Hi, thank you for tuning in to this live. And I wanted to thank everybody that sent their condolences and, all the sorry for your loss and all that stuff. You guys hear me okay, right? Because I do have a microphone on, but I just want to make sure you hear me okay. Nobody has complained, so I'm assuming. Hi, saludos desde Tampa, Florida. Love your content. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi from Bronx, BK, BX. I mean, oh my God. At this time, my brain doesn't function as well. I'm a morning person. I work during the morning because by 1 p.m. I got no brain. And at this time, forget about it. I'm like saying disparate, saying everything wrong. The words don't come out. Like, you understand me? Saludos desde Perth Amboy, New Jersey. Saludos, Maria. Okay, so I was saying, pardon, I have attention deficit. I have a hard time focusing on one thing. I'm like all over the place, always doing 10 things at the same time. Okay, so I was saying that I wanted to say thank you for all the condolences, and I want to get it straight because a lot of people are thinking one thing about that, and I just want to come here and just say what's going on, a life update live, because a lot has been going on in my life recently with my health, right? That most of you know. I feel like I owe you guys, like I owe you guys an explanation, even though I don't. I feel like I do because you guys are my community. So it's like we're each other's therapist. So I feel like I need to say thank you, and I need to explain like what's going on because, sometimes I can't say much at the moment, but then I feel like I need to get on here and say what's going on. Nobody's obligating me, but I feel that I have to connect. So, so where do I start? My dad, he is alive. It's not my dad that passed away. Not my dad, okay? So my dad is still in the hospital. I don't know exactly what he has because every time I go or my sister goes, there's no doctor around and the nurses don't tell us what's wrong with him. So we only know what we knew at the beginning when we spoke to a doctor and what we know little by little. So he went in with he had a hard time breathing. And so he was hurting as well. I don't know where, but he was hurting and hard time breathing. So they took him to the ER from the home that he's in. They took him to the ER the other Thursday, I believe it was. Not this Thursday, the other one. So then they were like, well, we're checking everything. He's anemic, which I'm a little anemic, but I'm anemic. He's now anemic. Not that we know of that he had it before, so I don't know. So his anemia was really low, okay, like really low. I believe his blood sugar was low too, because then she told me it was normal, and then his blood pressure was very low. I used to have I have low almost everything, but I'm more normal now with age. But when I was younger, I had everything on the floor. So I feel like he's like, he's trying to be me with everything low, he's competing with me, my dad. So now he has everything low, pretty much. And he had low blood pressure, like really dangerously low. Then he needed a blood transfusion. I've never had to dealt with that, so I don't know. My sister was dealing with that, and she's like, well, I don't know, like, are we doing it? Are we not doing it? I guess we're doing it. And so they did a blood transfusion, but he is so like, they've injected him so much on the veins on the arms that él está chupado, like he's like so thin right now and all black and blue, and they couldn't puyarlo anymore in the arms, so they had to go directly to the jugular. So the jugular, they put it there I guess, the one for the transfusion. I'm not there all the time, so I'm a little lost, but I'm telling you what I know. So they put the jugular, and they did the blood transfusion, and then they want like 8 people of us to go donate blood, because they took it from the blood bank and we need to kind of replace it, you know what I mean? So it's not for him per se, the blood, but yeah, I can't donate apparently because I'm anemic. So I'm not donating, and my sister's a little sick, so they told her she needs to wait, and then somebody else donated, so we only have one donation right now done already. So if you want to donate blood in Mayagüez Medical with my dad's name, Heriberto Santapao, you can go do that. Thank you. So we need people to donate blood, basically. And then, so my dad is still in the hospital, and I believe he still has MRSA. I think he still has the bacteria, because they put a sign, nobody has told us, but they put a sign like he was contagious bacteria, something, something. And when he had MRSA the other time that he was almost 3 weeks at the hospital, if you guys remember, he had MRSA, and they had put that sign in the room, like, to be very careful when you go in, because you could, whatever, bacteria. So yeah, so he's back, he's still in the hospital, and we don't know when he's coming out. So it's been a week and 3 days. Now, we went, I had gone to Cabo Rojo, and I went with Sergio this time, and we went to the hospital, Sergio, and then, hold on, my sister's here, all right, in the hospital. I guess I'll write it later because I can't now. Yeah, so where was I? So we went to the hospital, and we were in Cabo Rojo for a few days, like 2 days, I think. So we came back Sunday, right? And that was last Sunday, not today, obviously. So last Sunday, we came back to Cabo Rojo. And mind you, the trips to Cabo Rojo, they take my back, and it destroys it. Like, my back pain gets really bad with the 3 hours of either driving or as a passenger, it doesn't matter. So Sunday we get here, and then we go to sleep, and then Monday, there's like a story time here. Monday, Sergio's sister calls him and tells him that his dad, Sergio's dad, is going to the hospital, or is at the hospital. Mind you, this hospital is the same hospital where my dad is at. So he was like, well, I guess I gotta go to Cabo Rojo. And we just had come back the day before. And I was like, Sergio, I don't think I can do it. Like, I can't get in the car again. My back is so bad. Like, I'm in terrible shape, because the next day I'm worse. And then I need like an extra day at least. And then, so he had to go. He had to go and packed his stuff on Monday, and he went to Cabo Rojo, stood in his house, but he went to the hospital first. And his dad was in really shape. Like, it was, he was okay. He is disabled, so he couldn't walk before. So he was always, but he was okay. Like, there was nothing wrong with him. He wasn't sick, or, he was fine. And then I guess something happened to him, that the lady that goes and cooks for him and cleans and, takes care of him, found him that Monday morning, like, in really bad shape. So she's the one that called the what do you call it, the ambulance, and they took him to the hospital. So Sergio gets there, he's in really bad shape, barely opening his eyes, barely there, if you know what I mean. Doesn't move. Hold on, all those abandoned houses are so sad. Unbelievable that No medical staff is available to give you an update. Yeah, the nurses don't give you updates. They're not supposed to. They don't do it. I gotta wait for the doctor, and the doctor comes whenever they. So I can't be there 24 hours, or my sister either. So where was I? I'm getting thirsty speaking. So he gets there, and he's in really bad shape, and the said they treated him and his family. His sister was there, the other girl was there, and so there were a few people there for his. And Sergio said that were very good. They came and talked to them all the time. The I mean that they were really good. That was his experience. Sergio's experience, which he's not. He doesn't experience the hospital too much. I'm experiencing hospitals now, which I never did. So I guess we're at that age, right, where our parents, they start to, uh, get sick or die on us. So yeah. So where was I? He was there. He was telling me it was bad, and that they told him that he had something. Give details. They're not my details. Give out of respect. And they they were okay. And then said he was like, let me my stuff that's in the car. Let me go take it to Cabo Rojo, to the house, and put my stuff. So he left. And when he was coming back to the hospital, oh, it keeps cutting. It might be the reception. So came from the when he was back to the hospital, his sister called. I think his sister's the one that called him that he had passed away. So when Sergio was out of the hospital is when Sergio's dad, passed away. So it was, yeah, all of a sudden. But Sergio kind of, and Sergio, I don't know, Sergio has intuition. So he, but I was like, you know what? You wouldn't want him to be like in a bed and like all messed up. Like he wasn't reacting well, right? So I'm like, he's better off more than us. We stay here suffering. He's better off. He's good. Cry it out if you gotta cry. Feel what you gotta feel. And I feel like the connection is bad. Thank you for the condolences. Hold on, let me try to move or something. See if it's better. I'm trying to move towards the antenna. Hold on, let me move the antenna. Hold on. It's so dirty. Okay, let's see if it's better now. But there's not much I can do. Like the Wi-Fi here, it's not that great. Let's give it a second. Thank you. So yeah, thank you. So yeah, so a lot of people were saying it was my dad, but it wasn't my dad. My dad is still kicking. My dad, I call him, but it's sticking. La cucaracha. I feel like he outlives everybody. He outlived my mom, that was 16 years younger than him. He outlived my brother, which was his firstborn. I feel like he's gonna outlive me, and I'm the baby of the family. So my dad, he was in bad shape too. My dad was like, in one, he was just like just laying there, and I saw him bad, and then on another day he's good, like eating and everything, but he's really flaco, really really thin. He looks sucked in. I mean, it's terrible to say, but it's like he has no quality of life, even though they're feeding him and all this stuff. But he's been in the hospital so long, in the home, he's like, he can't move. He's getting the bed ulcers, you know, when you move in the bed, he's getting them everywhere. And it's like, I feel like he's better off not here. I know it sounds cruel, but if you've gone through it, I feel like you know. And I'm not close to my dad, so I feel like it's just, if I was in that position, I want to go. Like, I don't want to be in a bed. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be all tied up. Like, he has things all over his chest. He has that on the jugular. That if he rips it off, he can literally die. He is all like just all banged up, all injected, all these things, and that's not life. It's horrible. So I don't want to be like that. I'll be like, unplug me, people, unplug me, because I do not want to go through that. But anyway, that is party. My dad and Sergio's dad, and so thank you for all the condolences again, because I know a few are coming in here. So I did see somebody said something about these. These are pampas grass. They're real, from Puerto Rico. That I collected almost 5 years ago when I moved here. I made Sergio cross the street, almost die. Caramel just to cut these, and I still got them. They have a lot of hairspray, and they're still alive, and they're a bunch, and yeah, natural. Pampas grass. Yeah, they were pretty much in style a few years ago. Thank you, Melissa, Valerie, Mari. So what's next? Yeah, like, it's going through a lot. It's like going through all my stuff. So the last time I was in here, I was telling you that they can't figure out what's going on with my toe, and now it's both of my feet. Hold on, let me read. So I went and got that 3-stage bone scan, I think it's called. I did it. They injected me. You got to drink a lot of water for 3 hours and come back to the place, so then they could do that scan. So they did it on my whole body from head to toe. That thing comes this close to your face, which you think you're gonna be crushed. And it was horrible, but I did it. And I did another MRI for my back to make sure that the lumbar, there's nothing pinched affecting my legs, or that there's nothing wrong with it. And yeah, the CT scan, I don't know if it's the same thing, because it's a 3-phase bone scan. I don't know if it's a CT scan, the same thing. Thank you, Christina. So and Aurel, gracias. And so I did that, and I did the lumbar. So I was busy that week doing all these scans, and I got the results. Everything seems semi-fine. I have a few things wrong with me, and so now the podiatra, which is the foot doctor, I don't know how to say that in English. I don't even know what the word is. Podiatra. I learned it in Spanish and not in English. So the podiatra, she thinks that by looking at everything I did, X-ray, MRI, the 3-phase bone scan, I do have an inflammation in my toe, which is the first toe that started the whole problem. Podiatrist. Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. Podiatrist. So I keep saying podiatra. So she said that looking at everything, I do have inflammation in my toe, but that because everything is happening on both my feet, like they're both hurting me, especially when I'm standing up, that it's coming from my back. So I have back issues, I have bone issues, I have disc issues. I've always had them, and you don't know it unless I tell you, because I'm not like, telling everybody. But if you know me well for years, then you know. But it's I hate talking about it. I hate it. Um, but apparently it's my back. So now they sent me to do something for my back, my lower back. But there's something wrong with my neck and my back, my lower back, lumbar. So she says it's coming from my feet. I mean, it's coming from my back. My feet problem is coming from my back. Not quite sure if it convinces me. Don't say second opinion, because I was in that doctor's office for 5 hours and a half. Okay, I'm not gonna go through that again. Plus, for a podiatrist, you gotta wait months for them to see you. I have to always wait to see her. That's why I've been with this foot problem since October, and now is that I'm having some conclusion that I'm not even happy about the conclusion, and it's like my back is hurting already. Ugh. So I don't know what's gonna happen, what I'm gonna do. But she wants me to do something for stretching my back, to see if that helps with the back problem and the foot problem. So I just feel like, I don't know. I'm going. I'm situation, and I just suck it up. But now I'm gonna give it something a try to see. I don't even want to say what, but I'm gonna give it a try and see. And if I'm not liking it, or it's not convincing me, I have good intuition. If my intuition tells me, Anna, no, don't waste your time or your money or this or that, then I won't do it. Check with a chiropractor. Yeah, they sent me to a chiropractor. But I don't believe in adjustments. I hate that because I'm too tense. I'm so tense. I have these huge knots everywhere, and I'm in pain everywhere. So it's a little hard. I'm not a normal person, and I'm very fragile. I'm like a flower. Physical therapy does nothing to me. I laugh at it. Like the electrical things, I got them here. I've done it in the physical therapy, and I buy it, so I won't have to go to physical therapy. Heating pads, that's all they put in the physical therapy, whatever, orden médica. Heating pads, whatever, hot, right? Hot, electro, whatever. That's it. I'm going for that. That doesn't help the problem. It just helps the pain. I find other ways to help with the pain. Like nothing helps. No marijuana. I don't want to do marijuana or CBD or none of that. Like I try to eat healthy. I try to exercise, but it's becoming hard with my feet. But I just do it on my own, and I've done it for 30 years. Because I've been in chronic pain for 30 years, and you don't even know it because I don't show it. But people would tell me, do this, do that, do that. I've done holistic medicine. I've done acupuncture. I've done massages. I've done chiropractor. Chiropractor have messed me up worse, as well as, and some of them have improved me too. I've done so many things. I've done pills, no pills. I've done marijuana just to see if it works. That works for 20 minutes. I don't want 20 minutes of help. So I just I don't have nothing pinched. I just have a lot of knots and bulging disc and degenerative disc disease. So but I think I might have fibromyalgia. I'm not sure. Nobody wants to label it like that, because I have more than just the regular pains. You know what I mean? I have more than just those back pains. I got hand pains. I have knees. My elbows get stuck. Like I don't have arthritis. They confirm I don't have rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, arthritis. I don't have any arthritis. But I'm so fragile. Everything hurts. My skin hurts. My cráneo and my skin here hurts sometimes, and I get a lot of things. So I just pretend I don't have it. I'm a very strong person. You have no idea. I've been dealing with this since I'm 13 years old. Chronic pain at 13 years old, and I'm 46. So I've been doing it, do the math. So I'm used to pain. I take pain. I'm in pain right now, but you're not gonna know unless I tell you. So I'm in a lot of pain. Yes, you can oral for me all you want, please. I think there's a lot of mal de ojo too around. Um, yeah, but I feel like the adjustments at the chiropractor, like if you're tense and I'm more tense because I know they're gonna crack me, I feel like I get so tense that can be bad. And also all these cases of like things going wrong in the chiropractor that you can be like not walk or like, oh no, that terrifies me. I'd rather just suck it up. Um, yeah, so wow. I'm like reading the stuff that people are writing here. So yeah, I hate talking about it because I just want to cry, and it's like talking about it, it hits like the reality hits me, and I just prefer to ignore it, and just try to do things my way, like I've always done since I'm a child. Um, Wondering how you met Sergio. Oh, that's a very long story. Actually, maybe I'll leave it for another live. But I met Sergio technically when we were in high school. Um, I've tried. They actually tried to see if I had Lyme's disease. I think lupus too. I'm not sure, but I don't have anything. So I'm a little anemic. My blood pressure, I used to have it really low, but now it seems to, like with age, it seems to normalize. Hopefully it doesn't keep going up. Everything else, I'm super healthy. When they do my blood work, everything is like very low. Like low normal, I mean. The only thing that I have low is the anemia, and my sugar's good. My sugar's like 89 or 99. I know it ends with 9, 2 digits. And triglicéridos, all that stuff, I'm good, everything. They just sent me to do a liver profile to see if they can give me these pills for my toenails. I guess it's strong, so they're checking to see if my liver is okay. So, and I saw that my liver is okay too. So everything seems fine, but I'm in pain every day. You know what I mean? I'm in pain every single day. From the moment I open my eyes, I'm in pain, until the moment I close my eyes, I'm in pain. So it's not that easy. It's not easy living my life in chronic pain, plus all the other stuff. Like if I get a headache on top of that, you know what I mean? Or I get cramps from the monthly stuff, or if I get, things that normal people get on top of what I'm already feeling. So it's hard. And I'm sure a lot of you know, because everybody suffers from something now, especially neck, back, a lot of people. So yeah. I spoke about my dad. My dad is okay. In case you're joining now, my dad is okay. He's alive, still kicking. I think his birthday is this month, June 25th. And I think he's gonna be 93, I think, 92 or 93. He's still kicking. My mom passed away when she was like 60 something, 66, I don't know, 60 something. Yeah, so he's outliving everybody, even Sergio's dad. Like, wow. Now Sergio's mom, I think she's like 70, and that lady is in such good shape. She was playing with us tennis. She's more agile than me. Like, she's playing tennis, she's playing paddleball with Sergio, because since I can't move too much now with my legs, with my feet, I'm trying to minimize as much as I can that kind of movement, because the doctor told me don't do those. Tennis is like the worst thing you can play. So I'm trying not to play tennis, even though the other day I played only like 10 minutes when they were playing in Cabo Rojo. And his mom is in such good shape. She does roller skating at 70 years old. She rides bike. She does exercise. She is active. So, wow. And then, yeah, it's like some people got that health and some people don't. Like, I complain more than her. And I'm way younger. Hi. There's a workout here. Thank you so much for joining. There's a lot of people here. So, what else? So yeah, Sergio stood in Cabo Rojo when that happened, and then I went because I didn't know if they were gonna do the funeral. I didn't know if they were gonna, velarlo. I didn't know nothing. Sergio didn't know anything. His sister was handling all the stuff. Sergio is not an only child. Sergio has his sister. There's only two people, and his sister has a kid. So it's a small family. But Mama got it going on. Yeah, his mom does. My dad was like that too. My dad used to ride the bike when he was like 60, before his accident. He had an accident that messed him up, but before that, he used to ride the bike. And he was very active, very social. My dad is very social. He's like a social butterfly. Where was I? I jumped from topic to topic, then I forget. But oh yeah, so Sergio. So Sergio stood over there, and I didn't know what was going on, what to do. Should I go over there? My back is now better because it's Tuesday now, because it happened on Monday, and I couldn't go with him. He left Monday. I left. I think no, Tuesday I stayed home. I don't know. I left at some point to go to Cabo Rojo by myself. So now he's over there with his car. I'm over there with my car, and so we were over there. So then Thursday I had an appointment with the podiatrist. Hopefully I said that right. With the podiatrist, and he what was I? Sorry, I keep reading here and I lose focus. Where was I, people? Thank you. Somebody thought Serio proposed. No, people, I don't believe in marriage. I'm not a normal person. I don't believe in marriage and the entity of marriage. I've never gotten married, and I never probably will, unless I have to in my deathbed. And hello from Pennsylvania, Lourdes. And no kids. I already passed the age of kids anyway. I don't want them. Never did. I'm not normal, guys. I'm not normal. Actually, the new generation is like that. So I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm from the new generation. I don't belong with my Generation X. Oh, yes. Thank you, Luis Javier. I was talking about the plans for the funeral. Thank you. Oh my goodness. So yeah. So I went over there, and then it's like his sister tells me, oh no, we're not having anything. He just wanted to be cremated, and que no lo velen. Like, he don't want to be in a funeral with people talking and people seeing. Like, he don't want none of that. He just wants to get cremated, take his ashes, take it home, and at some point spread them in a particular place. In a land, some particular place. He has land somewhere. So that's what he wanted. So that's what they did. So we didn't have to go to a funeral. We didn't have to go to an entierro. We didn't have to go to anything because it doesn't exist for him. That's what he wanted. That's what he got. So they still need to spread the ashes. Maybe keep some. I don't know. I would keep some. And yeah, so that's what happened. And then said he wanted to stay over there. I guess he was in his zone. And, I had to go over there because I wanted to be there for him. I felt bad being here and not going over there. So I was like having guilt. And so I left. And since I was better with my back, I went. His father wanted simple, nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Hey, I wish they would do that for me. I want to be cremated. Guys, I want to be cremated, okay? Know that. Tell everybody in my family. I don't want to be that, like, with the open casket. Like for my father and my mother, it was open casket, traditional, and you see them. Like, I don't want to be seen dead. Like, I don't want that. Like, remember me like this, alive and nice. I don't want you remembering like that. And cremated is good. Works for me. Simple. I said he also said he wants to be cremated. I think his sister too. Um, and yeah, what else? By the way, the cat is not here. She was hunting a lagartijo. Okay, she was outside. Changing the subject here. She was outside, and I see her in the front of the balcony. Okay, she was with the other homeless cats, the stray cats, and I see her hunting something. She's a hunter, and she's hunting. She grabs it. It's a lagartijo. If you know, I hate lagartijos. I hate lagartijos. So she grabbed it in the mouth and started walking this way. Mind you, she has to walk a whole block to come around this side. Okay, she came up the stairs with the lagartijo in her mouth. Okay, and then I didn't open the door for her. I left her. I left her with the lagartijo there because I'm not gonna open the door so the lagartijo can come in here. You crazy? Is there any good news to report? No, no good news. No good news. It was bad news. Bad news. No proposal. I don't know why you're thinking proposal. I don't want to get married. I don't ever want to get married. Why would I want that? A Geico. I don't know if it's a Geico per se. It's a lizard, the small ones, and it was brown, like really dark brown, and it was disgusting. And the poor thing, because she keeps playing with it, and like digging her nails, and her teeth are very small, but they're very like, you know, like sharp. And the poor lizard was like already all like this, and I could see through the window that I'm like, I ain't opening the door for you. She brought me a present. What do you call that when cats bring you something? An offering? A present? Like she brings me things. She brought me a lagartijo once, this big, and it was in here, and I was freaking out. Said he'll get that out of here. I'm disgusted by them. You can bring me a tarantula, and I'll kill it. I'm brave. You could bring me a rat, a mice. You can bring me a spider, anything. Not a lizard. The lizards, I just hate them because they're so fast. They creep everywhere. They look at you with those little judgy eyes. So, yeah. Thank you. Appointment. Yeah, I talked about that already. If you're just tuning in, you can watch this live when I put it. I'm gonna put it once I'm done here. You can watch it. If you missed the beginning, you can watch it. I'll put it after I'm done here. It takes me a while to like sync it up, but it'll be up. It'll be up. And then like by tomorrow it'll be up. I cut the beginning that I'm waiting for people to come in. I cut that, and tomorrow will be like without that. It will be straight to the point, the video. But tonight YouTube takes a long time to do that. So I put it live, and it goes up with that, with the beginning being slow, which I hate, but I can't do anything. With the judgy eyes, yes. The lizards have judgy eyes. They look at you like yeah, so I talked about my medical stuff, my dad being alive, Sergio's dad passing away, Cheeky bringing me the lizard, and she's not in here because I didn't I opened the door eventually for her because the lizard went that way. And so I said, Sergio, take the lizard and do it a favor, because the lizard is like dying slowly here. His tail was like all like bent, poor thing. So I don't know what he did, but he grabbed the lizard and put it down there, and then Cheeky didn't come back up, so I closed the door again, and she didn't come. So now she's gonna come. Salamanders are what? It's not a salamander. Salamanders, we call salamanders salamandra, the ones that are like see-through, that are pink, but this one is like brown. So I believe it's not a salamander. I don't know. I'm not an expert at lizards. I just know I hate them. But they always told me here in Puerto Rico that salamanders are like the pink transparenty ones, and then I just call lagartijos the ones that are like, you know, brown, green, those kind of colors. Yes, thank you, Janet. Janet. I was gonna say Jeanette, but it's Janet. Serio's dad. Yeah, thank you. Hi from New Jersey. Yeah, so I feel like there's a mosquito here. I said I was gonna do this short, but I don't know how to do short videos now. It's 42 minutes already. But thank you so much for tuning in. How's the floor? It's good. No problem. The floor is right there. The one we fixed from the last episode. It's everything is good. But we do have some hollowness to some of them randomly in my room and in the bathroom around here. Every time I step on it, I could hear it like hollow. So I know we're gonna have a problem. So I don't know. I told Sergio we should buy those injections of glue or whatever that you drill, like the lechada and then the grout, and then you pour that like an injection. If somebody knows about that, and I think my sister did it in her house, you pour the injection so it could fill in the hollowness. I think it's better to do that before they get messed up and bubbled up like the other one. If they did not see you alive, it's too late to visit then. True. What was the cause of it popping up? The floor? We don't know. Everybody around here has new floors because they get messed up. Ours is like one of the last ones that we have original because they're so old. I mean, this was like, I don't know, the 80s or the 90s, not quite sure. And it's like, it could be the people that did it don't know how to do it, or whatever they used, or the humidity, or I don't know, but nothing happened. And there's barely earthquakes that I feel here. So I don't know. I know it was hollow, and then all of a sudden they started popping up like this a little bit. And then there was 2 of them, and then 4, and then 6, and then the whole thing. Let's see, eventually we'll have to replace the entire floor. Yeah, but that's horrible. First of all, it's very expensive to replace a floor. Second, you have to move. You saw how much dust that like lifted when they were cutting that. Imagine the whole house. You can't live here. I couldn't breathe. The people down diagonal from me, it's an older couple. They did the floors, some of it, like it was just all this area. I don't think they did the bedrooms. They had to move. You have to move. You have to clean so much, move things around. Where do you go? Like, we can't go to Cabo Rojo. It said here works, like it's just a lot. And it's like, we don't want to invest something that's not going to give us money. We want to invest in things that give us money. Where we live, it's not going to give us money right now. Maybe if he rents this in the future and we leave to Cabo Rojo to live, then maybe invest in here. But I don't want to invest here, or it's his apartment, so I can't invest here. If he's going to invest in this apartment, it's going to be to make money off of it, not to live in it. That's how I think. I'm looking for a tile person. Good luck, because everybody's jam-packed with work. They don't even call you back. Yes, my sister said she did the injections you buy in Amazon. So maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We just got to figure it out. So I got to obligate Sergio to do everything, because if not, he won't do it. I got to nag him. I'm a nagger. That's caused by poor installation, I guess. But it happened everywhere. All the apartments have bad floors. And so most of them have new floors because they already went through that. But here, Sergio, good luck. If you want things done in the house, that will be my job. Faulty cement. We did notice that the cement, if you saw the video, is very dusty, crumbly. It was like, it didn't seem like right. So I don't know. Some people commented on that it could be this, it could be that. It seemed very arenoso, like very sandy. like you saw that we ripped out some of the pretty much the ceiling from below. I felt like I was gonna like see my neighbor down there because it ripped out so much of the floor. I'm in property management, and so was I. Not anymore. Well, I still am. You would have to vacate the unit to redo an entire floor, yeah. But this is a condo. This is a condo, and Serio would have to want to change the floors and go through that hassle, which I don't want to unless I have to. Finally, neurologist. So the neurologist said it's fibromyalgia. Yeah, I haven't been to a neurologist in a long time. Maybe I should. Yeah, because nobody wants to say I have fibromyalgia, even though I have everything on the list except losing sleep. I'm a sleeper and I sleep good. On occasions I won't sleep good, but I'm a good sleeper. I'm a sleeper. But everything on the list of fibromyalgia, I have. Everything. Contractors in Puerto Rico are so hard to find. They're hard to find, but when you find them, it's like impossible. Like the guy that worked on my house and Sergio's house, which is the same guy, he only took the job because he knows me. He only took the job because it was me. Because if not, he wouldn't have taken it. That's why if you ask for his number, I can't give it to you because he's not gonna take you. He doesn't want more work because he works with his dad, so he takes the work that his dad gives him, and they're big jobs. They don't want little jobs. They take huge jobs. You know what I mean? Yeah. So. Yeah, I had some comfort food today. I had pizza. Who loves pizza? I love pizza. It's my favorite. So I ate pizza because I was like, I need some comfort food today. I've had a rough week. So continuing the story to then end this. Sergio stayed over there. I came back. And then I came back Thursday straight to my appointment. Actually, I went straight from Cabo Rojo to Santurce, where Santurce was my podiatrist. Yeah, and I was there 5 hours and a half, like all together from beginning to end until I finished with her. And so I was there for a long time, and she told me it was my back, and now let's see if I can do something with my back to see if that's true, because I don't know if it's to believe or not. And Sergio doesn't really believe it either, but kinda, but it could be, like, we don't know, we're confused. And yeah, so I came on Thursday, went to my appointment, was here, and then Friday I was here all by myself. Sergio's like, no, I'll leave Saturday. And so he came, when did he come? Today, Sunday, yesterday. So he came back yesterday. I was like, take your time, go stay over there. He was kind of adjusting. He was kind of not adjusting. He was getting used to being over there. He was getting used to being in el campo, cutting stuff and being, you know, a campo man. He was there by himself, and his sister eventually left too, I think before me, because his sister stayed with us. So the guest room was used, finally. She slept there. And yeah, so I went to podiatrist, was here, and then Saturday he picked up all his stuff and came back here. So he's been here since Saturday. And he seems okay, he seems good. I mean, seems. I don't know what's going on inside because he's not too communicative in that, especially feelings. So he looks back to normal, and it's his first, I think, close death. I think it's his first. I haven't asked him and he hasn't told me, but I think, because I never had a close death until my mom died. That was my first death, my mom, and then my brother, which was like my father. So I had two rough ones. back to back, and now he had that one. Let's see what you wrote here. I'm looking to buy a condo in Cabo Rojo. There aren't that many in Cabo Rojo, but maybe in like Boquerón, Combate, maybe like the desert over there. Guanica is also a desert. You like the desert? I haven't explored too much condos in because everything is more houses. Condos are more like a city thing, you know. But there are some. It's just not like that much. But I would say check Boquerón. That would be a good place, and you're close to the beach, a good beach. That was for Angel. God bless Sergio's mom. She's active. That's awesome. Check the building support in the garage. What garage? Your building can be shifting. No, there's a condo with floors. This is like an apartment. It's like it's what do you call? Forgot what you call it. Multi-unit condo. So it's 4 floors. 4 floors. I'm on the 3rd floor. It's 2nd, but it's on the 3rd. And yeah, there's nothing to check. The people actually from the buildings, they check because some of the buildings you could see cracks because they were like all united, right? Like this building is together with the next door. So you could see the attachment, right, on the walls. But then I guess they shift. And so you see the workers when they did the remodeling of like all of it last Christmas, not this Christmas, the other one. They started in November of 2024. They did like the roof, they fixed the roof, they fixed the cracks, they painted our aluminum windows on the outside. They fixed some of the rejas, like the bars from the balcony, and like when you go down. They fixed a bunch of stuff because it was due like every 5 years or something. And so they paint, but before painting they got to fix everything before painting, right? So they did that, and they painted all the buildings here in this urbanización. They painted all the buildings, painted all the rejas, painted all the windows, fixed everything. And so we don't do anything. Actually, our windows are all messed up, and they're supposed to fix it with insurance, and we're still waiting. If a hurricane comes, we're not gonna have windows. They're like, you could push them and they'll fall. Hi from Orlando. Just subscribe with my business channel. Check Clasificados online. They have some apartments for sale in Cabo Rojo. That's what somebody said. That infrastructure on the island is horrible. Don't know how people can live there. Ay, ay, ay. The bad part is that people come here and make the same mess. Yeah. But I feel like it's everywhere. I feel like nowadays you can't count on quality. Not with appliances. Now appliances are made to be replaced. I hear the cat. The appliances are made to. The cat doesn't let me concentrate here. The appliances are meant. Before, when they first did the appliances, they were proud, like, oh, you're gonna have something that's gonna warm up your food or make your food cold or wash your clothes. And they had to rely on their quality to be able to sell to you, and you have a good experience with it because it's something innovative and new. But then now it's in masses, right? Now we buy it like left and right. Now it's designed to last 3 to 5 years if you're lucky. And then you buy another fridge, and then you buy another washing machine. That's why they last more before than now, in case you didn't know. Let me open for the cat, because I hear her. She does it really low. She barely has a voice. Hi. Hold on. Hello. You heard her? I call her Paloma San Basilio. I don't know if I'm saying that right, because she sounds like a paloma sometimes. And she's gonna be annoying because she's gonna be asking for food. No, oh, I didn't check if she was bringing me more food. Oh my God, no, 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 don't say that. Because I forget to check sometimes. Don't scare me. So one time she brought me a roach, like, it's a water bug, I guess, the really big ones. And I was like, I'm opening. Luckily, I saw her because I usually have the door open and she just comes and goes however she wants. Luckily, I saw it that time. And this time, I saw the lizard and I didn't let her come in. Let's see. I want to move to Puerto Rico. Get in line. So many people want to move to Puerto Rico since the pandemic, I feel like. It's like everybody, even me. Like, that's why I'm here. Even I wanted to move to Puerto Rico. Hold on. Chiqui. Okay. I thought I saw something in her mouth. I would freak out if I see a lagartijo. Daisy, I didn't read that before opening the door, but okay, thank you. Thank you for having my back. Appliances are no longer made to last. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. They're meant to break in a few years so you can buy another one. She sounds like my cat. Yeah, she's very wimpy. She got a wimpy voice. She's like, like that. She barely. Now, when she's really hungry and she smells the food, she'll be a little louder, but not too loud. She brings you gifts. Yeah. Those gifts that she brings me are the worst ones. Just waiting to retire in 3 years. Wow, in 3 years. Yeah, so anyway, I've been here 59 minutes. Oh my goodness, guys. And you're not leaving? I must be so entertaining with my story time here. Am I entertaining you? Am I good at this? I don't know. Tell me. I know I'm super thirsty. I think Chiqui went to check. Sergio actually, he goes to bed early because he wakes up very early. El chisme está bueno. Yes, like listen, I don't have any friends. Literally, I have no friends. I try to make friends, but it's like nobody wants to be my friend. People are in their own world, and I try to have friends, and it's not like I want anybody to be my friend. Somebody that I can mesh with, that we have things in common, you know. And yes, you are honest. I'm very honest. I'm too honest. It's a blessing and a curse, because my honesty gets me in trouble a lot. Believe me. I think that's why I have no friends. Because I'm too honest, and I'm gonna tell you things you don't want to hear. We're your friends. Thank you. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? That's why I said in the beginning that I feel like I owe you guys an explanation of what's going on and an update, because I feel like you guys are my community. You guys know me more than, I don't know, a lot of people. So it's like I feel like you guys know me in a way, even though you don't really know me, but you know me. So I feel like we're panas, we're friends, we're here hanging out and we're chatting and talking, and I don't shut up. It's like I don't talk to anybody. All I talk is to Chiqui and to Sergio and to the camera. So I don't talk to people, and when I see my neighbors, I try to talk to them, but nobody wants to stay and talk to me. I think people think I talk too much, but it's because nobody wants to talk to me, so I'm desperate to talk. I have my sister, but she's my sister, but you know, she's my friend, but she's my sister. It's not the same thing, and she's far away. She's in Cabo Rojo. It's not like she's right here. Ay, Chiqui, you scared me. What happened to Stacy? Well, she's a big YouTuber now. She left me behind. She has I think she has more than 10 million subscribers, sorry. Yeah, she hit it big. She went viral with something else, with another tema. So she was cool with me at the beginning, but then I don't know what happened. You know what it is? I talk, but I let people talk. Like, I make sure I have it in me to be like, Anna, shut up for a little bit and let people talk. And I let people talk on purpose. And so I'm a little hyper when I'm around a friend. I'm hyper. Like, I'm hyper. If you're hyper, then I tone down. But if you're toned down, I'm the hyper one. So I kind of do the opposite of you. I'm weird like that. So I don't know. I don't know. She eventually, I guess, went to find other friends that are gringos like her. I don't know what is it that they say. No, we're open to other races and other cultures, but they end up. I'm speaking from my experience, not anybody else's, but gringos end up with gringos, and any race, any culture, I feel like it happens too. Like, Puerto Ricans stick with Puerto Ricans. Once a Dominican, you're in New York, you're gonna find another Dominican. You're like, oh, you're from the República Dominicana. You, me too. And it's a bonding experience, and I get it. But it's like you end up with your people most of the time. So that's how I think and I feel. I'm very open to other people, but people are not open to me. It's nice that you are close to your sister. Continue nurturing your friendship with your sister. Yeah. And I have my other sister, but she's in New York, so she's far and she's busy with kids. Independence or statehood? I think it should stay the way it is, or independence, but not statehood. I don't think we're made to be a state. I don't know, intuition, instinct, not thinking of anything, just what my inside thinks is best. I think it's staying the same. And if we want to try something new, independence, but not statehood. Statehood maybe as a third option. I'm not against anything, it's just preferences. You are right, Anna. People eventually pull towards their own people. Yeah. I feel like all the people that I'm like, oh, well, maybe I could be friends with this one because, she's a gringa and I talk English and, I came from New York, I'm New Yorican. And it's like, it doesn't work. I've befriended so many people. I've wrote to so many people like, hey, we should hang out, we should have this, we should go to brunch, and barely happens. People are not open to friendships with me. Sad, right? I'm so open and it's like people are not. My sister wrote, Ana es mi paño de lágrimas. Ay, ay, ay. Every time my sister has chaos, she got to tell me. I'm your ear. You chew my ear. El que solo lo hace, solo lo paga. I always say that, something like that. I say, yo nací sola, yo me voy sola. I do everything on my own. That's the thing. I do everything by myself. And when Sergio's working, before when I was in New York, I would do everything by myself. I worked in an office managing 4 buildings by myself. I had nobody, not a boss. The boss would come like maybe once a week. I would have no co-workers, nothing. It was just me in an office and 4 walls and a computer and a phone and a cell phone. And inquilinos que jodían la vida. Pero, and then on my days off, I would be alone, or I would go to my sister's house and see my niece and nephew. But I would be alone in the car, alone in the train to go to work, alone shopping. I was always alone. That when I see somebody to talk, I would talk so much. But it's because of that, because it's like I feel like I don't talk to anybody. So when I finally find somebody to talk, I don't shut up. But look, I don't shut up now. We love your genuine personality. Actually, thank you, Blanca. I think that I give off a vibe that people don't like. Before it used to be, Ana come mierda, because I have like a bitch face, and I get it. I wouldn't talk to me if I saw me, because I look serious, and it's like my personality is serious, and I'm not smiling all the time, you know, and it's like people don't understand me. And it's like they see me serious, oh, she's serious, or I'm intimidating. They say I'm intimidating. Men say I'm intimidating. Women say I'm intimidating, no matter who. And it's like, okay, nobody wants to talk to me because I have my bitch face. But I'm not. I'm not come mierda. I'm not a biatch. I'm not. I'm cool. I'm nice. I don't know what's wrong. I'm funny. I'm entertaining. I think I am. And I'm very honest. And I listen to you. And I have very good advice, actually. Ask my sister. She's older than me. People are intimidated by beauty. Oh, thank you. Hold on. People are intimidated by beauty, independence, and intelligence. Well, I don't know about intelligence. I'm smart in a lot of ways, and then I feel like I'm so dumb for others. Just being honest. Like even communication, I'm very good at that. I like communication, and I like opening communication. I like communication, but I feel like I'm not good at it sometimes. You should have a meet and greet for your subscribers in a chinchorro. I feel like nobody will show up. Maybe one person. Maybe they'll kill me. Like that live, speaking of that live with the killing, I don't even know what to believe it or not. It looks so fake. It's weird. But I guess it's real because it was in the news everywhere. I don't know. Saludos desde Staten Island. Hola. Look, at my sister said, yes, she gives me good advice. Ahora que la coja es otra cosa, ¿verdad? Yeah, I don't think anybody will show up. Like bigger YouTubers have done it, and no, like barely anybody shows up. So imagine smaller one like me. You are right. You look something else, not an easy person to talk to. Yes, I totally understand. I totally understand. But also people get intimidated. I don't know. I got a Rottweiler face. You are smart, beautiful, and people can be jealous of that. It's their problem. That is true. I've had problems my academic years. I had problems in school all the time with jealous girls. All the time. Like I had to leave the country one time. By the way, I have some ideas of doing live for some certain subjects, like why are there so many abandoned houses in Puerto Rico? That was one topic, but it might be a video, it might be a live, I'm not sure yet. And I wanted to do the continuation of, I had done a video of why I left Puerto Rico, right, to go to New York back in the days. And I told you guys in that video, do you want to know the story of what happened to me when I came to New York, you know, when I was there? And some of you said yes. So I was thinking, that's an older video. It's like 4 years old. But I feel like I might do that, like that continuation, like what happened when I arrived to New York? Like what did I do? Like how did I find a job? What did I do over there? How I went from 2004 to 2020 when I left to come back here. I don't know. I thought it was an idea. Maybe next time. And by the way, oh my God, I gotta go. But I was going to, what was it? Totally forgot. I read something here, I totally forgot. It went away. I fly to Puerto Rico for that and then go fishing with Sergio. Yo nací en el Bronx, pero me crié en Monte Grande, Cabo Rojo. Oh, wow. Yo pasaba por Monte Grande just to go to my university in San Germán, Interamericana. I'm so with you on not having a funeral, especially people touching and talking crap, looking and gossiping, socializing over there, my dead body. Yeah. Hell to the no. Yeah. Totally understand that. Anna, I get what you're saying. I was called conceited and was bullied by other girls. Huh, welcome to my world. But interestingly, had no problem with boys wanting to talk to me. That's when I realized that was the problem. Exactly. All the boys wanted to talk to me and were behind my rabo. And all the girls were like, Anna this. And they would spread rumors about me that were not true. Ana es una, Ana otra, Ana esto, Ana lo otro. And they would spread rumors because they were hating on me. Oh, I have some bully stuff. I became a bully too. I became a bully, but I was bullied most of my life. It was horrible. And to think I was big. I was bigger than most of my bullies. I was like, I've been this size since I'm like 13. So it's like, come on. Hater will always hate. But yeah, I'm gonna finish here. Oh my goodness, I can't believe so many of you stood here so long, 73 minutes. So I'm gonna post this now. I'm gonna have it up. I'm gonna shower. I gotta give Chiki some food, some dinner, and I'm gonna do, what was I gonna say? I'm gonna put this video up, so if you missed the beginning, you could come back later or tomorrow. It'll be up and you can watch it while you brush your teeth or something. So thank you so much for joining me. Hold on, let me read this before I go. I was in Monte Grande a couple of months ago. It was so sad to see so many abandoned houses. Yep. Be well, young lady. Good night. Thank you. Love hearing you. Thank you. Wow, you guys are amazing. Siempre son los mismos. So yeah, I'll have this up and ready. And thank you so much for joining. And for the condolences, I'll tell Serio all the stuff that you guys wrote. And thank you so much. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye, 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 bye.